Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 3 of season 6 of Supernatural. So, last time was kind of illuminating, not really, but like we are getting more of the plot threads or like more of the questions are being raised that are going to be relevant, I'm sure, for the season as a whole with stuff going on. Sam is being weird. Samuel is being suspicious, and Sam is also being suspicious. The Campbells are suspicious. They came back from the dead. They don't really know why, and they don't really want to figure out why. It doesn't seem that way, at least. They're not really trying to. It doesn't appear either. Maybe they're just like at an impasse. They don't know where to go next. But I don't know. Then we have Samuel working for someone. I'm guessing maybe that whatever the person he's talking to, whatever it is he's talking to, their taskmaster, I'm guessing that might be whatever brought Sam and Samuel back from the dead, because I think the same thing brought them back. Is that a possibility? Yeah, it must be, right? Because it's too big of a coincidence that two separate entities would bring them back at the same time and have them and they just happen to be working together and stuff. Like it's fishy. It might be that Samuel was resurrected as a response to Sam getting busted out of hell. Who knows? Anyways, Samuel is in cahoots with someone. He was talking on the phone with them about capturing monsters, capturing this alpha. There was an alpha shapeshifter last episode. And I mean, if there's one, there's more. So I'm assuming that Samuel is trying to capture all the shapeshifters he can, or not the shapeshifters, all the alpha monsters he can get his hands on. And why? You know, there must be a reason for it. So, like, there's a lot of stuff being set up that seems very interesting to me. And I'm really curious to see where it goes. Dean, on the other hand, is struggling with the responsibilities of fatherhood, basically. He doesn't know what to do, and I understand him. Because, like, what's the right answer? Stay and risk drawing, like, unwanted attention to Lisa and Ben, or leave and risk not being there in case they need his help? Like, there's no right answer, really. Like, what is the option? Bring them with you and turn fully into John? Like, no, it's not an answer. But yeah, at the end of the episode, Lisa and Dean had a conversation, and Lisa was like, "We can have it both ways, I guess. You don't have to stay. You don't have to go. You can go and come back when you can. You know, like, don't feel the need to be chained down here," which is very big of her. It's a very big gesture. So yeah, the episode ended with Dean taking out Baby taking her out of, what's it called? Mothballs or whatever. Taking her back into service, anyways, and hitting the road, so to speak. So I wonder what that's gonna mean for Sam and his little fancy modern car. If we're gonna get rid of that. I actually would kind of like it if they didn't get rid of it, because, like, change is scary, but change can be good as well. Like, if they were more independent, but I mean, at the same time, the show is about them riding around in that old car and solving stuff. So I don't know. It's scary to change things, but maybe it would be fun to change things, to keep it this way, especially at the moment, because I don't trust Sam right now. He's being way too strange, and I don't know why. Like, I might be okay with him being strange like this, but I want to know why in that case. Anyways, let's see what the next episode has in store for us. Before we start, though, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. 6 to 8 episodes ahead. That's 3 to 4 weeks. The episodes are also uncut. They're not edited down like here on YouTube. And there's all the other shows and movies that I do over there. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out. The link is in the description down below. With that, let's get into episode 3 of season 6 of Supernatural. Cops. Locker room.
Come on.
More of them? What's happening to you, dude? Are you falling apart? Ew, nasty. Yeah, he is. Dude is like disintegrating. It's just falling apart.
I think I'm bleeding.
I think so too. Oh my goodness. He just turned into a wet stain. Ew! That dude is gonna need so much therapy.
Hey.
Are we dreaming, or is he still here? This seems too perfect. This must be a dream. There we go. It was a dream. This is very different. Very different experience there. Is there a woman? Yeah, there's a woman as well, of course. Oh man.
I count.
This is giving me such Christian Bale, American Psycho vibes.
Well, I see you need to start your day. When did you say you were heading out?
Right?
Right.
It feels like that. What is going on with Sam?
Right.
Oh. Oh, come on. I don't buy that.
You can call me on my night off. If you want.
Shouldn't mix business and pleasure. Especially if your business is pleasure. My word.
I like to work.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Glad we hashed that out. Call me when you roll into town.
He's being so weird. Someone is speaking. Dude. That's irresponsible.
He's dead, right? That's it. I don't want to talk about it.
Talking about the guy who disintegrated? Ew.
God. God.
What the heck? I don't... Oh no, this is gross. I don't like this.
Ben, I know you're lying. Because I lied professionally. That's how.
Yeah, it's gonna be real hard to get anything past Dean.
Wow.
What?
You. Molding the minds of tomorrow. Who knew?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, Dean is a good pick.
Still driving the plastic piece of crap, huh?
What's your mileage again?
Shut up. Somebody was overhydrated.
Basically, yeah. Guy just liquefied.
Pretty much, yeah. Do be careful with this guy, because this might be contagious. Jesus.
Covered from head to toe.
Yeah, the inside, too, as his airways are chock full of them. They're starting to look a little witchy to you?
That was my first instinct, but I found zero signs of hex.
Actually, yeah. That does make sense.
Officer Ed Colfax saw Hatch go from a solid to a liquid.
Another cop?
Yeah, that must have been so awful. Good lord. Haha, I win, loser. Oh yeah, you're cocky about it, aren't you, Dean?
Were you racing me?
It's kicking your ass.
Very mature.
Yeah, you were racing. Oh, Dean.
Don't worry about it. It's nobody's business.
Officer Colfax.
Don't worry about it.
Jesus. But I mean, it's very understandable. He's... What in the world? Dude has no chill.
Hey, man, you all right?
Don't worry about it.
He's not all right.
They both had it coming. Me too.
Oh, so you're next. Okay.
And then it'll be over.
I don't know about that.
Ed.
What's going on with Ed?
All right.
This is more than just trauma.
Christopher Birch is a kid with no face. And a planted gun.
Oh, that someone you killed?
My head's been itching like a dirty jock.
Ed,
I don't think Ed is doing great. What's under the hat?
dead.
Ed is dead. The Fed went to see Ed and he's dead. Oh, good lord, that's gross.
Blood, boils, locusts.
Oh,
3 of your more popular Egyptian plagues.
yeah, there's that.
Hatch, Gray, and Colfax were the 3 officers involved, and they all filed the exact same police report.
Suspect
And
exited.
that is extremely suspicious.
You know, maybe heaven has a hate-on for bad cops.
So we're listening.
No,
to the
I
guy
doubt
with
it.
the bug in his custard. That's the
Although, I mean,
theory you want to go with.
maybe Heavens is in an uproar, probably.
Should call Cass.
Dean, I tried. It was
Yeah, why shouldn't you do it?
second.
Dean, you were much better friends than Sam and Cass.
Come on, Cass. Don't be a dick.
Maybe he's busy, dude. He'll come, just it's gonna take him a while, maybe.
Like I said, son of a bitch doesn't answer.
Well, now he has a reason.
Hello.
Hello.
That is still the term.
I spent all that time trying to get through to you. Dean calls once and now it's hello.
Yes.
Yes, well, you being back is like not like a crisis.
Dean and I do share a more profound bond.
Yeah, they do.
What part of I don't know escapes your understanding?
Cass.
Being a hard ass.
I came because of this.
Yeah. Biblical plagues seems like a crisis situation.
There's only one thing that could have brought this into existence.
Okay.
You call it the Staff of Moses.
Okay. This is not good.
I think we can rule Moses out as a suspect.
I think so too. That's pretty safe.
What is Chuck Heston's disco stick doing down here anyway?
That's a great way to put it.
Chaos up there since the war ended. In that confusion, a number of powerful weapons were stolen.
A number of. That sounds really bad.
My people skills are rusty. Pardon me, but I have spent the last year as a multi-dimensional wavelength of celestial intent.
Okay. Yeah, that explains it.
Only thing linking them is this. Father of slain suspect calls for investigation.
Oh, yeah, that's a great place to start for sure.
Cass, a little warning next time.
How'd you get in here?
Mr. Birch, settle down. Federal agents.
But you can't.
I don't think he's gonna buy that. It just materialize out of nowhere.
Did you kill Toby Gray and the others?
Me? I didn't kill anyone. Look at how they
You
died.
smote them with the Staff of Moses.
No, maybe the kid did though.
Is that?
Yes.
Shouldn't it be bigger?
Yes, it's been sawed off.
Leave him alone.
Oh, so there's many parts of it.
Listen, we're not here to hurt you. Okay? But we need to know. Where did you get this thing?
Because there's more pieces of it, so you really want to get them all.
It was an angel.
Yeah, with you so far. Keep going.
His name, did he give you a name?
No. He just said I could have justice.
He didn't just give it to you. Did he, Aaron?
I bought it.
You bought it.
Oh, you may. Oh, is this a demon deal? But how would a demon get hold of Heaven's weapons?
You sold your soul to an angel?
Yeah, that doesn't track.
It's never happened before.
I mean, I guess if demons can deal in souls, then why not angels?
A claim is laid on a living soul, leaves a mark, a brand.
Hold on.
Dean,
It's a kid, Cass. A kid. Sam.
Yeah, I don't think American Psycho is gonna be on your side.
Come on. There's got to be another way.
there is no other way.
It's 2 against 1, dude.
I don't have the luxury.
Everyone is being way more ruthless.
Did you get a name? What is it?
I thought he died in the war.
Clearly not.
Thanks, Castiel. We'll make good use of the name.
Where did you come from?
Raphael says hello.
Oh, there is still Raphael. He's the only Archangel left after all. And I'm guessing that Raphael and Castiel don't see eye to eye, so there's probably infighting going on. And that's what Castiel has been busy with. I mean, we know that he went up to heaven in order to sort things out and try to, like, get heaven back on track to where it should be, because, you know, Apocalypse made things crazy.
My car.
Hey, oh, it was his car. That's good.
Okay, silver lining.
Yes, you could say that. I mean, it's a little sad because I would have liked them having different ones, but eh.
You must have followed me when I answered your call.
Raphael, the Archangel.
Yeah, the only Archangel.
It is simple. Raphael and his followers, they want him to rule heaven. I, and many others, the last thing we want is to let him take over.
Yeah, because if he does, it's just business as usual.
That's why we have to find Balthazar and his weapons before Raphael does.
Yeah, because you need the weapons.
What does he want? Well, he's always wanted to end the story the way it was written.
You mean the apocalypse, the one that we derailed?
Yes, that one.
That's not good.
I need myrrh.
Myrrh.
Yes, indeed. They have a way about them, especially Castiel.
I expected more from my brothers.
Yeah. They let you down, huh?
Got him. Let's go.
Whoa, wait, what about him?
Don't you think the police will take him home?
Bigger picture, dude. Yeah, toads. Oh, good lord.
Cass, you're here.
There he is, I guess.
I grieved your death.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, you know. I wanted them to think, you know, so they wouldn't come looking for me.
What is...
This is a very poor substitute for Gabriel.
I stole a lot of things.
You are a great and honorable soldier.
That was then. This is now.
Why run away?
Because I could. What?
Yeah.
I mean, you're the one who made it possible. The footsteps I'm following, they're yours.
Yeah, do what you want.
It's a new era. No rules.
Yeah, no rules. Yeah, exactly, no rules. And we all have you to thank for this, Castiel.
Just give me the weapons.
Do you know what's funny about you?
Where are the boys?
My advice, grab something valuable and fake your own death.
Yeah, and party until the world ends.
Raphael knows you're alive by now.
Oh, Raphael can try me anytime. I'm armed. I'm sorry, Cass, all else aside.
Oh, really? You have stuff that's gonna work on Archangels? It's promising. Why didn't we roll that out when we had to deal with Lucifer? Oh boy.
Watch them. They're all snakes.
That's the same guy. Nice. I liked his voice the first time we saw him as Raphael. Kind of like that we get to see them pop in, because we haven't up until now.
I don't want to hurt you.
I will, though. Oh, Castiel. Like, I don't know how to do it any other way, but, like, it's a bit weird that, like, an archangel, like something this powerful, is resorting to fisticuffs, you know, hand-to-hand fighting, punching things.
No.
What the heck is that?
Same thing happened to Lot's wife.
Oh, yeah, when she turned back.
The kitchen is stopped for life.
Turned him into salt.
No time like the present.
Holy
Haha, tricked you.
Castiel, I stood for you in heaven. Are you gonna let
I
these
believe the hairless ape has the floor.
Yeah, exactly, talk to him.
Why are you buying up human souls anyway?
In this economy? It's probably the only thing worth buying.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
See what souls are worth.
No, I don't have any idea, but I mean, if demons deal in them, then it must be worth something.
Cass, what the hell?
My debt to you is cleared.
Fair enough.
Can we get the weapons back now, please? No, okay, he left.
Cass? Oh, freaking angels, come on!
Yeah, indeed, Cass is also being a jerk.
Oh, that's Ben's Halloween costume.
Wendigo?
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah, of course it's accurate.
Are you okay?
Me?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is. The problem is that he is okay.
Well, like, where were you when Cass was giving the holy taser treatment to that kid?
I don't know. We needed the intel.
Yeah, I know, but we tortured that kid to get it. I just didn't get the feeling that you even cared.
No, me neither. He's acting very much like a psychopath.
Something's different with you. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hunting non-stop for the past year.
It's not that, dude.
Well, yeah, I suppose I'm a little rough around the edges.
No, dude, it's not that.
I just don't think I'm getting the whole scoop.
Because you're not.
Dean. I'm okay.
Yes, and that's the problem. Why don't you see that? Okay, so that was episode 3 of season 6 of Supernatural. Oh man, Sam is annoying me. Like, it can't have been an accident, right? That the start of the episode with Sam working out, like the contrast between them. There can't have been an accident that made me like think American Psycho with the shirtless look and the glistening awesomeness. Because that's basically how he's acting. He's acting like a psychopath, like he doesn't have any emotions. That, in combination with how he's acted previously in the previous 2 episodes, and the fact that he enlisted the services of a prostitute. Yeah, it's just, he's not acting normally. And the question is, why he is this way now? And I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. Anyways, it was really nice seeing Castiel again. And it was nice to know a bit what he's been up to. It's no real surprise, I guess, that it's chaos in heaven. We kind of knew that already, of course. But like a civil war, yeah, it's very believable as well. Especially since, like, as far as we know, as far as I know at least, Raphael is the only remaining archangel, because Gabriel's dead and Michael and Lucifer are trapped. So Raphael is the one who's left, so of course he's going to want to rule. And he's up to no good. I find it both interesting and awesome and funny that Castiel turned out to be a bigger rebel than Lucifer. So anyways, I don't think we're going to be able to rely on Castiel a whole lot this season, considering, Civil War. He's got his hands full dealing with Raphael, and I don't really think we can help him a whole lot with that. I don't think so, at least. But, that's kind of good, I guess, because we have the Campbells now who are in, I don't know. I think, because Castiel is powered up again. I don't know how powerful he is now, but he was losing his powers, and then when he was brought back by presumably God, I'm assuming that's who brought him back at least, again, after he was exploded by Lucifer. I don't know how powerful he is, but if you have someone that's powerful as a full power angel at your beck and call who can help you a lot, it trivializes things. So, that's why Castiel could be part of the show, working as closely with the boys as he did in the previous season, because he was so weakened. He wasn't his usual self. And now that he is, it's much harder. So I think this is a good choice. We're also adding stuff. Now we're adding, it's world building. We're adding these heavenly weapons such as the Staff of Moses. I'm guessing the Shroud of Turin is in there somewhere as well, and there's all those holy relics. I'm sure they're going to feature plenty of times because Balthazar didn't give up the ones he had. He just ditched, and all we have is like one piece of the staff of Moses. And I mean, there's basically no limit to, like, if you want to come up with something, you can come up with something fairly easily there, I think. So that's convenient, you know. But it feels like with this, it feels like we're overwhelmingly going to focus on the seasonal storyline. And I've been a bit... In the past, I've wanted more seasonal storyline. And after the previous season, I feel like I want... I don't know, it's hard, you know, what is it, Puppy? It's hard to find like a balance that is perfect. Because like the people who prefer Monster of the Week episodes are going to be like, there's too much seasonal story. And those who prefer seasonal story are going to be like, there's too much Monster of the Week. And how do you keep everyone happy? You can't. It's impossible. And I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm like 60-40 or something. 60% seasonal, 40% Monster of the Week. I think that's where my preferences are. And I don't think I don't know if we're going to get that, or if it's going to be heavy focus on seasonal story again. I mean, it's not a criticism. I like it. I like large stories that take a long time to tell. But there's also a charm to Monster of the Week episodes. I guess technically you don't really have to compromise on this, because like this episode is not a great example of this, but this episode started off as a Monster of the Week episode, and it turned into something more wide-ranging, something that's going to have something that's going to affect the season moving forward. And you can do that with everything. So basically, like last season, when you could have a Monster of the Week episode that's like the reason for the monster was the apocalypse, and then you tied it into the larger seasonal storyline. So like you don't really need to compromise, but it can become tricky because this started off as a Monster of the Week episode where there was a case that we needed to crack, but the case was cracked very, very quickly. And so like you need to balance the amount of seasonal story to the Monster of the Week story in each episode, and that can also be tricky. I am very intrigued by the season so far, though, so I mean, that's good. I guess it's not a problem if it's seasonal storyline, if it's a seasonal storyline that's very interesting. And this is interesting so far. There's a lot of mystery going on, and I don't know where it's going to go yet. I find that very promising. And again, just to touch on it quickly, something I mentioned during the episode, like the way they fight sometimes is like a bit underwhelming. Because like, for instance, Castiel Angel versus Angel violence, where Castiel threw his blade at the other angel, and that's like, really? That's how easy it is? you know, just throw a knife basically, and you can kill an angel. Like, probably more to it than that, because it was Castiel. If Dean or Sam tried it, maybe it wouldn't work, because they wouldn't be fast enough or something. But like, you know, it's I don't know how to put it. It's like, really, you have this much power, these many abilities at your disposal, as like an archangel, for instance, like Lucifer, who could just like snap his fingers and Castiel friggin' exploded. And the way you go about it, I'm referring to Raphael now, that is, when you're fighting someone, is you punch Castiel. Like, really? That's what we're doing? And it's like, at the same time, how do you go about it in a different way? How do you show them fighting in a way that is not prohibitively expensive? And if it's not very expensive, how do you make it look not silly? You know, like, how do you depict them fighting otherwise? Like, what's the answer? I don't have the answer. So I'm quite satisfied with the substitute, that they're just like fighting hand to hand, because I don't have a better alternative that I can just like, yeah, I can't imagine anything at the moment. Like, one thing that was really awesome was, when was that? It was episode 20 in the previous season, when Crowley showed up and he brought his dog to, his dog to fight the other hellhounds, because they're invisible, and you can imagine, and he's patting them, and they're very high up. Like, you can imagine the size of those demonic Rottweilers, and like, but they don't show anything, and that's compelling. Could you do the same for angels, where you don't like show anything, you just like show the results, and it's a wrecked room or something? I don't know. Probably not, because we know that angels are visible, and in that case we would be like, well, why didn't you show us the fight? And we've seen like the aftermath of angel fights previously, where it's been a complete wreck. For instance, in the episode where Castiel was booted out of the vessel, and it was Jimmy. That room was a complete wreck. But like, again, I don't have an alternative. I don't have a better option. And I don't want to rag on Supernatural for doing something if I don't have a better alternative myself. It's like, they probably had these same thoughts, and like, so how do we do it? We can't think of anything better, because it is a decent substitute. Anyways, yeah, so we have Balthazar, who's in the wind with weapons. We have Sam acting like a psychopath. We have Samuel and the Campbells hunting alpha monsters. We have Raphael and Castiel in a civil war for heaven. And it's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm really excited to see where we go next. But that is for a different day. For today, I am done, and I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.